Welcome back to part 2 of making a mold for the Fender. So this is all dried up now. What I'm going to do is take off this clay so we can see what we have underneath. And we are going to mold where the hood jamb is and where the door jamb is. And then we should be able to pop this thing out and see what we're left with.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. All the feelings that we shared are in the past.
Alright, so I'd say the technique worked pretty well. It formed really nicely in all the little crevices. Like this. This was a hard one. This one was a very important one. That's what bolts into the headlight, or that's where the headlight bolts into it, excuse me. Now I'm just going to put a nice thick coat in here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I think I might hold off until this thing cures up to give this one the coat, because I want to be able to get this thing flat so everything just sits inside it and can mold. So let's start with this. Alright, so that is going to do it for the jams. So I tore up a bunch of little tiny pieces, as you saw. This is a much harder jam to get in because I have to mold it against my top layer of mold, the outside layer of the fiberglass mold, and have to get it on the inside of all these little jams. So this is the hood side. So there's little tiny 90-degree angles that you need to make sure you can get. This molded surprised me a lot better than I thought. It's because it's on this like weird like concave curve. It's just like it was just weird, but it ended up working out a lot better. I filled it all in with whatever little excess resin that I had to make sure that this is a nice solid piece. That is what I'm going for, and then hopefully I'll just be able to take it from either down here like I did when I was making this, or from up there and just be able to just pull it down and have it pop right out. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for part 2. Part 3 is going to be me just doing a full coat again over the front side of it, because I still have my other sheet here. I just wanted to make sure I can get all the little nooks and crannies before going crazy in the front, because if something turned out bad, I wanted to be able to redo it. So part 3 is going to be me doing another coat on the front of this. I'll flip this over and do that. I also need to take a power washer, get the little pieces of clay. Note to self, and for all of you guys, not note to self, no, for you guys, for whoever's replicating the process, the clay works. The clay does do a miracle. I showed it already, but just to show it again, it really does help you be able to get all on the inside in here. Like this molded very, very well. And again, that was using the clay. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it informative, entertaining, whichever one you're going for when clicking on this. I will see you in the next one.